Boom! How we doing today, Mad Masses? Mad Bosses here. This is actually my second take trying this since my freaking camera was giving me a hard time the first time. Anyway, moving on with the show. It's certainly been quite a while since I saw you guys last, and that's what this video is all about, catching up on all things DC. Since July, I believe. Yeah, sounds about right. So we're going to start with the oldest released content DC-wise, working our way forward to the present, which will then end with the Wonder Woman and Suicide Squad extended cut trailer reactions. So that'll be the finish. Starting with the first one would be Killing Joke, animated movie. First 15 minutes or so, really where the most of the majority of the flaws were. I understand what the writers were trying to do and why they did what they did. By the way, spoiler warning here for anyone that hasn't seen that movie or read the comics. Obviously, Joker at one point shoots Barbara Gordon. The whole point of the first 15 minutes is to make you more sympathetic to that later on as it happens, but the execution of what they did wasn't really there, and it wasn't really relevant to the story either. It was just kind of so disjointed and unconnected. It didn't flow. It just felt like its own thing. So the idea was there, but I didn't really care for the execution. The rest of the movie, however, everything I loved about the comic, even the little song that Joker had for when Gordon going through the train, you know, and watching all the pictures and whatever. I thought that was kind of cute. It was good. It was good. I liked that part, so I am going to base this rating off of that bit and kind of ignore the first part, even though I still have to take it into consideration for the final verdict. I'll still give the movie an insane rating. Okay? Keep that brief. Now, moving on to Suicide Squad. That's the next one. That movie, much more personal in terms of plot, a lot more feels to it, much more low-key, I think, compared to BVS. Theatrical release to theatrical release, Suicide Squad definitely won out. As a theatrical release, it just worked better. For the extended cut, I am definitely excited to see what kind of additional footage they're including. I'm hoping it's mostly Joker stuff because I really feel for Jared Leto. All his work and time and effort put into trying to make that character his own, and if what he says is true, that they had enough footage to really make a Joker film, and they cut out like 90% of it, like, I'd love to see what they actually did. Why would they bother making all that if they're not going to use it? Like, it doesn't make any sense. So, in any case, that's what I'm looking forward to with the extended cut. As far as the theatrical cut goes, we of course have Will Smith's Deadshot and Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn. Those two nailed it. And actually, now that I think about it, I don't remember the actor's name, but the guy that played El Diablo did an awesome job too. I really don't know, it's another spoiler warning here. I don't know how they plan on bringing his character back, but I certainly hope they do. That's really all I have to say about that. Final verdict on the film, I say insane as well. It still had its flaws here and there, a couple plot devices that didn't really make sense. I'll say this much: if the extended cut gives me more Joker that I like, and maybe fills in some of those inconsistencies, I would probably have to say the extended cut of Suicide Squad might beat out BVS, but I still have to say BVS takes the cake for me right now. Maybe I'm a little biased because it has more Batman in it, but that's just me. Okay? Moving on to some brief Batman news with Ben Affleck's solo Batman film. He gave us a look at Deathstroke. That's pretty awesome. And we got Joe Manganiello, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, to play him. When it was first rumored, thought he would do a fantastic job. He looks the part, he's got the build. I think it would just work. Kind of funny how DC seems to be taking on most of the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man actors, and so what does Marvel do? They're like, fine, we'll take Batman, and they get Michael Keaton for their Spider-Man movies. It's just kind of funny. Anyway, I'm rambling. That was certainly cool to see. I am very excited to see what sort of plot they decide to take. There were so many rumors whether they're going to go with a Arkham Asylum related story, whether they're going to maybe do something like Hush, or maybe like Nightfall or something like that. Something with a lot of rogues, because that's what they said they're going to include, is a lot of the rogues gallery. I just can't wait to see what they actually do. One brief thing about actually this is pretty recent, like the last couple of days or so, this little tidbit came out, someone claiming that the Batman script is supposed to be really bad, or is flawed, or it's in trouble, or I don't know. I call it bullshit, because both Ben Affleck and Scott Snyder have been working on this thing for like how many months, just the script alone. And yeah, I mean, those two, Scott Snyder, hands down, been killing it with All-Star Batman. I'm loving that story. He did a great job with his run in the original Batman comics. I mean, he's a great Batman writer, and Ben Affleck's proven himself as a great director, a much better actor. He's Batman himself now. I just don't see how any of that could be true about the script, so that's just me. I think that's it. So I guess we can get into the reactions now. Okay, I've been saving this one for like the last week or two whenever it first came out. I'm just trying not to watch it, so I've been saving this for you guys, because that's what I said I've been really bad for, is just watching this crap on my own time, and I really gotta change that. So here we go with the Suicide Squad extended trailer number 2, actually. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
What do we have here?
I helped you.
You left me in a black hole of rage and confusion.
I want to assemble a task force of the most dangerous people on the planet. Let him go! They're bad guys. Worst of the worst.
Hi, boys.
Mamma mia, mamma mia.
Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil.
Light it up!
For me.
Y'all jokers must be crazy.
Take action to the next level with explosive behind-the-scenes content and new footage you didn't see in theaters.
Now that was gangster.
Don't forget, we're the bad guys.
Do it! It's the end of the world. Have a drink with us.
Yeah.
Beer.
Whiskey. How about you, hot stuff?
Water.
That's a good idea, honey.
Suicide Squad Extended Cut. Own the digital HD now or Blu-ray December 13th.
Spread the word.
Yeah, that's funny, because they went and included a good number of those scenes in a bunch of the trailers that they came out with, and didn't bother to use any of the footage. So anyway, pretty cool. I can't wait to see this. I already enjoyed the theatrical cut, so I imagine this will just make it that much better. The way an extended cut should do it. Yeah. Anyway. Now we gotta move on to the Wonder Woman trailer, if I can pull her up here. Been saving this one too. I've been trying to do my best to just hold off on this stuff for you guys. Alright. homeowner's turn. I've been hearing some great stuff about this trailer too. 3, 2, 1, go.
I used to want to save the world. This beautiful place. But the closer you get, the more you see the great darkness within. I learned this the hard
She's
way
watching the
a long, long time ago.
What is your mission?
To stop the war.
What war?
The war to end all wars. Weapons far deadlier than you can ever imagine.
The war can be ours.
Wherever you are in more danger than you think.
I cannot stand by while innocent lives are lost. Be careful, Diana.
Suit up.
Who is this woman?
She's my secretary, sir.
Oh, nice.
She's a very good secretary.
It is our sacred duty to defend the world, and it's what I'm going to do.
Whoa! Wow. Yeah, epic music.
How can a woman possibly fight in this?
Fight? We use our principles, although I am not opposed to engaging in a bit of fisticuffs should the occasion arise.
Okay. Have to watch that again a few more times, I think. Alrighty, that was awesome. Had quite a few epic shots in there. Patty Jenkins kicked this one out of the park too. Gal Gadot doing her thing. That guy from X-Men Origins that played Stryker in here. Maybe rumored he's Ares or something. I don't know. And yeah, it looks good. One of the most anticipated movies for me of 2017. Gonna be the first. You know what's funny? This is actually gonna be the first official woman leading Superman film ever. Because yeah, not like they've always rumored it with Marvel that they do one with like Black Widow or maybe I don't know. I think Captain Marvel, like the female Captain Marvel, is rumored that they might do that, or I don't know. But yeah, DC beat him to the punch. Anyway, that was it for me. Thoroughly enjoyed both of those trailers, and oh, for more recent news, those of you that might have already seen it, I have also seen Doctor Strange, so I'll be doing a review for that as well. And that's it for me. Catch you on the next one. Lock, load.